In a previous video, we talked about how to manually run your oven by using these four controls: oven temperature, oven vacuum, choosing vacuum control mode or full vacuum mode. These can be automated using the profiles that are built into the controller. In order to run profiles, you can just start them from the profile menu. But if you want to create or edit profiles, you'll need to log in. So let's log in, lowercase c TEK. And now we can go to profiles here, or you can access it again from the front menu with the profile button. And we'll see here that we're allowed to create a profile. So we enter the new profile menu. We can add a custom name, test. We can individually password each recipe if you'd like to prevent access unless you know the password for specific recipes, or we just leave it blank. We're not going to use any guaranteed soak, so you can just leave these as default and ignore them. And then you can see once we hit options, we are ready to start creating steps. So what we can do is we can create a step. We'll choose of the types of recipe steps you have. There's only several, so we'll choose a instant change. So the instant change is akin to turning the controller to a temperature. So let's say 100°C, and the vacuum level we'll set to 50 torr. And remember that we have to turn on vacuum control. Turns that to on. And then we'll have to choose, now that we've instantly changed this to 100°C and 50 torr, we'll have to choose how long after that instant change that the controller will just basically hang out and soak. So let's just say, let's choose 1 minute for this purpose. And that's it. We're not going to fill out guaranteed soak. It's important to remember that loop 1 was temperature and loop 2 was vacuum. When we're done, we always have to have an end step in every recipe. So we'll go to step 2, and in this column we can change the types of recipe steps. So we'll hit instant change. We'll change this to end. And on end steps, you choose what you want the loops to go to when you're done, and user is always the preferred choice. This will put the loop back to where it was before you started the profile, and you can choose what you want the vacuum control or full vacuum to be when you end. So we'll choose this to be off at the end. Now we're done. So now we have a complete recipe. We can review this recipe by just using the action button next to a step and editing the parameters. So we're actually editing it. We're not actually viewing it. We're viewing it and it's editing. So be careful if you change something. And then we can see it's still set to 100, 1 minute. Set point. So we can say done. We can say done. We can back all the way back out to the main menu. You'll see here's our test recipe. So now we can activate our recipe from here. Go to profiles, test, run profile. Now we'll see, here's our recipe named test. We're on step 1 of 2, which was an instant change. It's counting down the 1 minute. We'll see that loop 1, oven temperature, current set point is 100 and the target is 100. And the vacuum set point was 50. And it's working through. So this menu can be accessed whether or not you are logged in. So let's log out. So that a user can run these too. While a recipe is running, the profile button is still available if you want to pause a profile. So here's pause. You'll see it's gone to pause. It's still there. It's just paused. We can resume it. Or we can terminate the profile if we accidentally started the wrong one. So we'll go ahead and let this run out. So I mentioned before, we called the temperature loop, loop 1, and the vacuum loop, loop 2. So in the recipe, it doesn't tell you that. So here we're going to terminate, it's going to finish. So we get a little checkbox, blue, saying we're done. And you see that the oven went back to the set points of 0 and 2 is where we started. So that was the user menu. So that's how we can automate recipes. We'll do further videos where we talk about the details of what each type of step is and how to use those.